What specific evidence, Justice Muralidhar, have led you and your team to conclude that the killing of Palestinian children was in a way intentional?
There were two methods deployed by the Israeli Defense Forces. One was to have a wave of airstrikes using high-yield bombs on densely populated areas in Gaza. And this was consistent and continuous between 7th October 23 and 7th October 25 when a ceasefire was announced. Now, any rights-respecting nation, when it started its campaign, would have realized that children are disproportionately in high numbers of the fatalities in such attacks. It would have then changed its course. Israel did not. Israel continued with those bombings. As was expected, children constituted more than 30% of all fatalities. Over 70,000 people were killed and 30% were children. Children were brought in to the hospitals, and we have first-hand accounts having suffered loss of limbs. Doctors had to amputate tiny babies and infants without anesthesia, without painkillers. 58,000 orphaned children have been created in these 2 years. Orphanages have been bombed. So this was one method of using intensive airstrikes. The second was to use a combination of quadcopters, sniper rifles, and drones. The quadcopters were fitted with thermal imaging cameras, which would tell a person operating it, sitting in a remote location, by looking at a screen, whether the target was an adult or a child. And you have an instance, Rajdeep, of a 10-day breastfeeding baby being shot through the head with a single bullet using a quadcopter. The mother is unhurt, the baby has been shot. There are numerous instances where the child is accompanying the adult on a road. The child is shot and killed, the adult is spared. And these quadcopters also have pellets, cube-shaped pellets. Doctors who deposed before us showed us photographs of the upper torso of the baby's body having numerous small square-shaped holes. This pellet, when it gets into the body, it has got tungsten apparently, and it dissolves the tissues. So it causes extensive damage to the internal organs of the baby. Doctors who deposed told us that hundreds and hundreds of babies were brought in with such fatalities that they've never seen this kind of an extensive attack specifically targeted at children.